Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 452, right? 452, yes, of Factorio with the C-Block mod. We are trying to make rocket oxidizer capsules, and we just have some shortages of something here. Purified water, why is that a shortage? Is it just too slow? I guess it is. Now why... Well, we didn't want this as part of this setup because it's a lot wider. But couldn't we still just put it in by pipe? We could, but it wouldn't be very nice, I guess. No, let's not do that. Let's instead do overflow into here. And this is not sped up, that's why we don't like stuff, obviously. Everything makes sense. This is a little bit in the way, but I guess I can live with that. We are fine now, it seems good. We should still somehow enable a one-way flow here though. So right now it's just unbottled up here and goes right back in down there. So that's stupid. Something like that. And that takes up less space as well. So this just functions as a non-return valve. That's fine. Should we? Maybe we should still have the top-up valve here. But that doesn't work too well. We need the non-return valve or a pump. Pump is probably just better. Okay. Happy now? No, we're not. Because of oxygen. Oh, because we needed a lot of stuff yesterday. We need to go and fetch these machines. We need. Let's just get that done right away. And then we're just about done with this. Next is this, unless we want to make these two outposts first. I guess we do want that, because we need it for this. And then we just collect them here, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. So we need chemical plants. If we have higher tier chemical plants, we should probably use those. They do take advanced processing units though. So I will wait a little bit, at least until we store more here. And just use some of these for now. Just leave some extra down there. And we need air filters. Actually, I don't think we have coverage of all of this. So we probably can't see whatever we're missing. No, we do actually have coverage of all of these. But we need more of them. We need 37 full tier ones, even with beacons. Okay, good to know. Still, we need air filters somewhere. Yeah. Sure, let's take all of those. And let's take more of these. Good. That should be everything we need. Good. I think this should be enough oxygen for everything. We make enough of this stuff now. Used about how many machines we need of each type here. So these are making monoxide, yes, and monoxide. Then into 4 doing dioxide. Is that correct? Two monoxide, 4 dioxide. That is what we had. Okay, and then 4 acid, no, nitric acid. Okay, and we said we needed more of these. And we were going to have 10 of them for each belt, yes. How many is that? 8, 9, 10. That should be it. Now we just need more fluids in. This is fine. Nitric acid is not fine. Just pumping it all out here. And we were talking about just making another nitric acid setup to make sure we can both export enough and have enough for ourselves. So I guess we should just do that, so we don't have to come back here soon. Let's see about the beacons, I guess. Not have the space up here anymore, that's a little bit sad. Also, can we just put a top-up valve in here for... oh, an overflow valve, I guess. Because this is supposed to mainly be contributing to this setup. We are just gonna move these further back over here then. If we put a beacon here, will that reach? It will reach everything. Good. So we should still leave the space for that, I guess. So I need to go out there somewhere. We'll get too far away from the robots. Just enough that we can have some belts. Good. So that should soon start producing nitric acid as well. We want to connect that directly to this as well. No, this should produce everything we need, and when it doesn't, well, it isn't needed, then we export it. These are just too slow at the moment because there's no beacons. But if we just add a bunch of beacons, then everything should be good. Where do we want to power these from? Just up here. Oh well, as long as it works. And modules. We are backed up on some stuff here. Why is that? Because of no ammonia. And the train is not coming with anything, so that would make sense to focus on next, actually making an outpost dedicated to ammonia. Because yeah, we do have 4 trains coming for this. 3 of them are waiting here for more. Okay, just curious how we're making ammonia. That's one way, but I'm sure we have other production as well. Or maybe not. No, we do. I'm gonna ignore that entirely for now and just think about how we want to go and do ammonia. And we're gonna call this done for now. So ammonia is next. We are gonna unlink this and go for 1,000 a second to start with, and then we can scale up. Well, that's not a lot of machines needed. It's not too much fluids either. So maybe we scale it up to 2,000. And we're just gonna build that over here, so no worries. Do we have more landfill on the train? No? So we're gonna run out here soon. Too bad. Let's not die to that train. If we... This here, we can have a train in between these two junctions just fine. So let's go for it. Look there. While they kill some worms, we are going to go and grab some more landfill and potentially some more chemical plants. And, well, we do have enough air filters. Actually, we have enough chemical plants as well, so just landfill. Maybe salination plants? No, we have plenty. We have electrolyzers as well. Maybe some pipe. Sure. That would be a good idea, I think. We also need to turn this into liquid and then clarify it, so we need a liquefier, but we do have those. Good. Everything else should be easy, I think. So pipe and landfill should be it. Let's just get a refill here while we wait, or while we're here anyway. Good enough. Landfill. Good. That should be enough, but let's just take some more and just deposit the extra in the train. Good, so you need to get away or get out of here. And let's just see what amount of space we need here. So we need some land here for stations. And what do we need in? Do we need anything? Catalysts. No fluids in? I don't think so. But we need barrels. Or whatever ammonia goes into. That's probably bottles. Yes, bottles. So that's the full thing. Let's put our exporting setup right here, just because that can go closer to the fuel station. Barrel stuff. And then catalysts. Should we do those on a belt? I think I do want it on a belt, if nothing else, just to get it closer to the robots where they need it. We only need 20 per second for this amount, but I think if we actually link this, we need 8,000 per second for our current stuff. So yeah. But that is if we want one of these per second. So it is a large amount that we have thought or prepared for here. Let's see how it goes. Still, I'm gonna make belts for this. And for barrels, this needs to go away. Good. And that's just about it, I think. Oh, we need to export the empty catalyst, I guess. And we should have the same amount of those as we get catalysts in, so just 4 belts as well. Good. So this is ammonia, fuel. This is just ammonia. This is ammonia barrel stuff. Yeah, metal catalyst. We're just calling these metal catalyst carrier, right? I think that's what we figured out in the last episode. Yes. Forgot to add a train for it though, so we should add 2 now, I guess. Get things in, get things in, get fuel in. Let's start with fuel. Oh, you are sitting over there and I've probably emptied everything out, no? We should reconnect it though. What am I doing? I need to add the station. Ammonia fuel. Empty all time. 5 seconds. Should get here now. Can't. Let's go and fix that. Oh, you're coming from a nitric acid. Hopefully our production of that is kicking up in gear. But it isn't without more ammonia, so that is obviously a problem that we are trying to fix. But let's keep going. That's in there. And then get these trains going, and we need this train for here. Go. Come back to ammonia, barrel stuff. To your time, I guess. Good enough. And you going for red metal catalysts. Not empty, but full. And a time constraint. Ammonia, red metal, empty, go. Metal, catalyst carrier. This, I guess, to empty. Don't put time constraints on those, right? I can't really see why we should, but I might have had a different idea at some point. No, good. Could you please go there now? Limit this to one train. Copy this and add another one. Or the station we just made before. So this will sit here until full, that's fine. I think that's all the inputs fixed. And we need to design some stuff now. Out with that. And consider the new. We have beacons everywhere. Do we have a possibility to put in modules? No. Okay. So we need a bunch of these. That's okay. This time for the nitrogen. Okay, let's start there, I guess. Keep it simple. Give us air. Give us a chemical plant. Split air. Like that. And again, we need the nitrogen now and not the oxygen. And that doesn't work too well with a flare stack, if I had one. I don't think. No. Unless we rotate this stuff. That doesn't help. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about there. Let's keep this here for now. And maybe we will just make it one tile wider than it otherwise would need to be. So something like this. Then how would we get this out? Why do I not have anything here? At least I feel like I don't. Can't really do this. We would need to move this out here. Is that acceptable? Is that how we made the other stuff anyway? It is basically the same, yes. We are one tile wider though because of this. But I guess I can live with that. We need a bunch of white stuff anyway, and we'll see how that goes, I guess. There's no way to do this better, right? Unless we go for something totally different. But let's see how the rest of this build goes. Maybe we need that space anyway. So we need 32 air filters. Wait, oh, this is the upscaled one for everything else. We wanted to go with 2000 per second first, I think. Just, well, maybe this isn't too much. But we are getting close to the limits of pipes, so that's why I'm trying to limit it to this. Oops. Pin. And we just need 8. We have 10. Good. I guess we building towards this station now, so we're going to build towards the right this time rather than to the left. Okay, but these are done. Nitrogen needs to go into this. We need a lot of other stuff into that. We are bringing this by belt here, at least that's the plan. So we don't necessarily need it as close to the robots as possible. Only the barreling of it. Alternatively, we need to bring this past salination plants and electrolyzers. This is gonna be an ugly build in any case. And make saving water. We need that amount of space for water input. Output. Could go one-to-one with these if we wanted to. I guess that would make it easier to manage at least. Or we could put this here, but then again we get a lot wider. Which I am kind of trying to avoid. Otherwise we should build this next to it and just have the pipe go directly in or something. But I think that will waste even more space. If we do this, we are already 3 tiles wider than everything else. Okay. To burn the chlorine and get hydrogen out. Maybe something like that. Maybe we should just move it out here so we can keep this going underneath. Something like that. This isn't the worst in the world, other than it being wider. So maybe this is okay. And we need 4. Sure. We need to take care of the sodium hydroxide. And it's not like we're outputting a lot, so we're just doing it like this. And apparently we need more power here, so that is how it's going to be, I think. Good. So to liquefy that and put it into a clarifier. Can we fit that in within a reasonable amount of space? Yes, we can. We need purified water in for that. God dang it. I think we're just gonna input that with an inserter from now. Because then we could potentially get purified water in from somewhere else. So I really wouldn't want that to be here. But on the other hand, we already have a big setup. So is this too stupid to start doing? Maybe. Let's just have a look. It's not a lot of purified water we would need for 16 per second, right? So 5 of them takes 50, so 16 takes 160. Purified water per second. This can make 100 per second without any speed upgrades, so no. This is all we would need. And then we might as well just put this in with a load, I guess. And water in there, that's fine. But try to get this saline water over here, but it's really not a lot, so it's not worth it. So this is entirely done. It's good. Then we just need to mix everything. This one is fine. This one is fine. Good. Let's just mark that as water. And then we just need some chemical plants. To make ammonia. Something like that. Just 4. We get ammonia out. need to get catalysts in and out. We can get them in up here, I guess. And then out, down here. And we should balance this slightly. There was only 20 per second, so it doesn't need to be, but when we then merge it with other belts, it's always nice. And we need to barrel the ammonia up. And that's the only thing the robots need to do here. Or take from here. Sounds good. Just about the best I could hope for in any case. Some charging out here is always nice. Good. From the start, air separation, burn oxygen, bring the nitrogen. I'm gonna remove these now. Saline water into separation of it. Sodium hydroxide in here. Chlorine burned. Hydrogen goes on. Hydrogen, nitrogen comes in. It's mixed. Everything is good. And belts pop off. And maybe we should just add one of these for good measure, I guess. Would we have liked this to be twice as long? As this is not very big, and we're gonna need to scale it quite a lot more than if it was twice as long. If it was twice as long, we would need 2 pipes for nitrogen, 2 pipes for hydrogen. Do have space for 2 more pipes, I guess. As again, this does take up all of that space, just like this does. And this doesn't even need to take up that space, actually. Any other things that would be a problem? This is already a problem. We should have more barreling involved in that. For every 2 machines we need a barreling thing. I think it would be good to just duplicate it. I'm just gonna do that up here. Well, first fix the pipes, I guess. So halfway down. Go down there, maybe we just line that up. That is in the way of this, so we would need this to be 1 tile further out. Right. So we have nitrogen from the close one. Then we have nitrogen, hydrogen. Nitrogen, hydrogen, and then we would have another pipe of nitrogen. So alternating a little bit. And then we're gonna have another pipe of hydrogen out there. I think that's okay. Shouldn't be a problem. And it's no problem for the clarifying of the sodium hydroxide either. One machine can easily handle that. We have this connected correctly. This will just align with these, I'm thinking. And then need another setup where we go further out. Or is it the far away one we go further out with? No, it is the far away one, yes. So this one we're gonna take out there. 2, 3. Well, we might as well keep those and just bring it out here, I guess. Sure. We don't need half of these, right? Nope. Water in. 4 pipes coming through. 4 pipes going out. Power is not transferred across the middle here. And this is not transferred. Good. And then this. And this, I guess. And then we did 8 of these, and for each 2 we should have a barreling thing. So let's see how that goes. That is how we did it, yes. Now this belt might become a problem, but we'll see. Hydrogen in there. Can we do this in a good way without needing more space? Something like that. Sure. You do ammonia filling. And we just copy paste this there. And then from here on we need to use the outer pipes rather than the inner pipes. try and bring those in though? I'm not sure. Hydrogen there, hydrogen here. Need to try and do something like this. That's a bit ugly. And it doesn't work too well with this, but... this should work, right? And then just underground through there. It's not pretty again, but do we care? I don't think so. Should be fine. And we can add the charging again. Some coverage. Well, you can cover everything, not from here though. But if we do it like that, it should be fine. And honestly, we have a lot of space here, we could just fill with charging. That should be about twice as long. It's actually less than twice as long, so that's good, because we can reuse this part, so no worries. I think I like this better. Hopefully it works, we'll see. Start out here, and we should have put some artillery down before doing all this. So it's longer than I thought, but that's fine. Long setups isn't really a problem. How to save. Kill. At this point we could even put the barrels on a belt and just collect them all right here, but that's for later. If we actually need it later, then let's do it. Is that enough? Not exactly if we want some belts for the catalyst to go through. Get in there, thank you. We want it around here, I think, so to the edge of that island. And then everything should be fine. Oh. Let's just leave those to kill a bit more. And let's get a copy that doesn't have this power thingy. Right there. Yo, thank you. Oh, no, no. these for now. And paste on top of this. And start a new research. We don't have enough flare stacks, but we should have more on the train, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, just need to bring these in. Good, and then this will come out. I need water, obviously. I'm stupid. While we're close to the train. No, we're not close to the train. It's all the way over there anyway. Let's have it come over here. But we needed those flare stacks from it. Water. 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 No, not there. There. Water, water, water. And water. Offshore pump. Good. Didn't we need other things as well? We did. So we're working. I don't actually know if this can keep. It can now, so it should also be able to when we speed everything up equally. Good. We have ammonia. We don't have any robots or any bottles yet. Because the robots are not connected, everything makes sense. We should get bottle storage. And we should actually request the bottles here, I guess. Otherwise they won't... No, wait, what? The bottles should be going over here. Have logistic bots, at least 50. I think the robots are confused again. If we do that. If we put robots here. Oh, have we not requested it? Is it just me being stupid? Of course it is. Do we have a limit? Yes, good. And then empty ammonia bottles here. And then we need more robots. Should we bring the barrels closer? Feel like we should. If 200 robots is not enough for this small amount that we're producing now without beacons or anything, then yes, we really do need to bring it closer. But it might be enough. Let's see. But that might just be because we're not making bottles fast enough, though it does look to be okay. So we have extra space, that's up top, yes. So we have out to here and that's it. Good, put it onto a belt, but we don't need the belt to be balanced then. Alternatively we could put a loader up here. Might be difficult to get that out as well. Now we need these to be balanced. Close. Close. Yes, okay, right. We need to put them into a chest. I got them confused with the metal catalysts for a second. That goes in there. Yes, of course, if we only produce 60 or less per second. $2,000 per second divided by 50. Divided by 10 is 200, divided by 5 is 40. So that sounds like it should work just fine. But then we could... No, so the belt is actually more compact than the pipes would be. Because we can only transport about 1500 per second in a pipe. But we can transport 60 by 50 on a belt, so 3000. And more with a green belt. Good. All of that should be fine. Now we just need to speed it up. And I guess we're just doing that up at the top if we have enough power. No, we don't. So maybe down here. And then we have to add power poles. And we need more beacons apparently. Good thing we're not too far away from that. Should still put these in. We are also gonna need more modules, I think. We're down to 41. 7. Yes, we need more of everything. Also, we need more stackers here, or we need to produce more nitric acid. But that again needs more ammonia, and that is what we're working on. So we should be close to fixing that, I hope. Speed modules. Awesome. Beacons. Nothing else except for a few straggling modules. Everything is fine. Good. I need more rail. Do we have more rail? We don't have more rail. So this isn't helping anything other than just getting one train out of the way. This is bringing ammonia, that's good. Should we also bring in the empty bottles? It's more work when scaling, but it's less work for the robots. But let's see how they are actually doing after we finish this. Good. I want a bigger piece of metal to actually have a look at this at. So you are doing pretty well actually, if this is full, and it is. Awesome. Still need more. Close to a full belt. Good. It should only be 40, but anything more is okay as well, I guess. How come only one part of this build is being filled? Did I not balance that correctly? Apparently not. This is the problem with an inserter putting onto a belt, I guess. So it would have been better putting it into a chest and then loading it, or loading it directly. Can we do about that? I mean, this bottling thing could be down here instead, where we could load directly from it. Just get those bottles out of there and just have a look how that would feel. This would have to go though. I think I'm just gonna remove those right away. I'm not doing bad math when saying we should only have 40 bottles per second, right? If we have 2,000, just 2,000. And each bottle has 40 bottles per second. So we have just sped it up a lot more, I guess. You empty, good. This could go down there. This could fill ammonia. Fill. Could load the bottles there. Could then load empty bottles in here, potentially. Though getting the empty bottles in, I think, is easier. So I want to... We need extra space to actually merge these belts, though. I want one more machine to actually properly test this with. Just power there then, for now. These can be a lot longer, so we're not really restricted by those. We could load or underneath this, on top of it, whatever you want to call it. Except that it needs to be exactly there. But we could change that if we wanted to. Load like that. Just stop all of these right away, please. I am too into this to wait any longer. Our empty bottles could still come in like this. We'll fix these. Actually, we don't need them, so that's nice. First, empty bottles. A bottle. In there. You've gotta be kidding me, the insert is still too slow. Even just for inserting... Well, again, it is off of a belt, and that's always bad. Not possible, okay. Some of them are backing a little bit up on the bottles. Is the belt just full? It is. So our setup is making 3,000 per second and not just 2,000, I guess. As long as all the pipes can keep up at least. That's pretty awesome. This is able to keep up, this is able to keep up. And we're using less than 100 robots for that. Awesome. We might even just use some of these lanes for bottles then. Just to keep all of the chests closest as possible to this stuff. Good. We want more. Yes. We want to fix these power poles. Yes. What's not possible to have there, but this is fine. And that should be good. That helps with powering above as well, if needed. Good. All of that can just go down here as well. Are we straight? Yes, we should be. We do need this amount of space. Yes. There's water here. Yep, good. Good. And I betcha we will need a lot of stuff for this. But we'll just have to fix that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye.